Welcome in. We're just waiting on a raid. Oh my gosh, I bet you can hear the freaking TV out there. Welcome in, everybody. We're just waiting on a raid. Can you see all of this if I do it? Basically. Okay. Welcome in. We're just waiting on a raid. I know as soon as I go check that they're gonna come in here. Okay, I think maybe she's making the raid now. Ace, what are you doing in there, bud? Why does that not move? Oh, there's the raid. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Samantha, and my business name is Simply Spare Time. If you want to find me on any social media, don't mind all the dog hair that you can see on this. It's been in a tote for a hot minute. Sorry. lost my train of thought because I was thinking about why was it in a tote. I had to close up one of my booths. Anyways, you're on the Summer Vibes Ray Train. Hey Abstractory, run by Leonard's Handicraft Co. And we're gonna go see Michelle H518 at 7:15 p.m. my time, so in 45 minutes. So when I saw that there was an empty spot on this train earlier today while I was at work, I was like, "Oh, I have so many summer themed things. I can fill 45 minutes." And then I got home and I was looking for stuff. Oh, by the way, get in the Givey. All you have to do is follow me, and you'll get your choice of either balloon dogs, inspired by all of Leonard's really cute earrings, or watermelon themed stickers. So you'll get your choice of those. And your the buyer's givey is going to be this little mini notebook that I made and a pen to go with it. Anyways, I was like, you have tons of summer things at home, all of these things, and then I started thinking as I was looking for things, and I was like, oh, I took that to my booth on Saturday. Oh, I took that to my booth or Friday, whenever. Anyways, I have some summer themed things. We're gonna start with beaded pens. Beaded pens are not my typical thing. They are one of my mini hobby ho collection hobbies. Honestly, it might be better to stay zoomed in. Sorry guys. I overuse the zoom button like crazy. Anyways, I've done a lot of different things over my craft show years, and pens and beads and all those sorts of things are one of them. But really, right now, I'm doing a lot of handcraft. I was reading Leonard's name, paper crafts. Okay, so we are going to run some of these pens. I have some summer themed ones. I also have tons and tons of floral ones. If you really want one of those too, I can dig in my bin. It's right beneath my feet here. So you're gonna get your choice of one of these. I also have a couple of different ones here. We're gonna look at a couple of these, and then we'll move on to some of the other things that I have. All right, and you can remember that I have those, and we can look at some other ones. Now, again, some of these I took a little bit of a loose interpretation with. So, Tigger, because we all like to go to Disney in the summer. I mean, I don't like to go to Disney in the summer. You know, I don't have any Hello Kitty. That's the one thing I don't have. And if I did, I'd probably hoard it. Mama needs coffee in the summer because the kids are home. Rubber duckies in the summer because why not? And then I also have an ice cream and a iced coffee. Yeah, your little one was so cute this morning though. I mean, not that I would choose to have them, but she's very, very cute. I do not have any poo off the top of my head either. I just looked, and while you're looking at those, I gotta go yell at a dog. Hey, what are you doing? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They're eating something. My husband isn't home, but we'll worry about that later. Rachel, which one did you want? I'm gonna assume the Tigger one. Iced coffee. Okay, you threw me off. All right, I'm gonna put those all out here one more time, and I'm gonna run that again while I go try to see what the dog has again. Bear with me. Okay, they were trying to eat lip gloss. I love it. I love it. They're so good until you need them not to be good. Okay, Rachel wants ice cream. See, four-legged children are just as worse as the other ones. And we're going to see who wins the givey here. Oh, goodness. I just ran. I should never have to run. Leonard, would you like balloon animal stickers or watermelon stickers? And I'm going to run the pens one more time. The only other ones I have a ton of, I have a lot of Western ones, and I have a lot of floral ones that are on hand, Rachel, but that's about it that I have. I didn't make a lot of pins. You're going to see what my bread and butter is in a minute. All right, I can pull some floral ones out. I also have some mom ones. I have flower ones like these. There's some random hearts. Any particular color, Rachel? I'll run those 5 if anybody wants one. The sage green one. Yep, perfect. All right. I have a blue flower one. I also have a lot of Christmas ones for some reason. I think because I made them for Christmas gifts. Did I run that again? I don't remember clicking that. How many did I sell? I am so discombobulated. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, I didn't. It just like was delayed on my phone. That was so weird. Okay, running again. It like popped up late on my phone. Whatnot has been weird lately. Tigger, okay. All right, and I'm going to show this. These aren't really summer themed, but I'm going to show this one last random set I have in my hand. Bad Witch Energy. That's like the opposite of summer. Weird pattern. Roses. I have this pink sunflower. And I also have a birdhouse one. Running those now. You know, I do have a gingerbread one. I'm gonna dump this whole thing out and probably regret it, but I'm gonna find it for you. Because I want to get rid of these. I swear I had a gingerbread one. I do have a gingerbread one. I also found this one, Random Nightmare Before Christmas. Running those, if you want one of those. Welcome in, Mom, Paul's Vintage. Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on talking today. Alright. We're gonna stick those away for a hot minute. And Leonard's, if you're around, you won the giveaway and you get to decide between watermelon stickers or balloon animal stickers. Alright. No, let's stay on beaded things. So, oh, I was like, what am I? It's below me here. So, what my bread and butter really was when I was doing beaded things was wristlets. And where are my random auctions? Okay, there they are. And wristlets are what they are. They're just beaded wristlets, and I'm just editing my listing here. And again, I pulled some very bright summer themed ones. I have like I have a patriotic one, and this we can probably zoom out for, and we can see them pretty good. And these are basically one size fits most. They're meant to hang loosely around your wrist. And I can take this one out because it's not in the thing. They're meant to fit loosely around your wrist, but not fall off. So you can see I'm shaking, even if it has keys on it. Now this one is probably a little bit big for me, depending on how many beads I put in. But when you're really sweaty and all those sorts of things at a craft show, and normally, you know, you're walking around, you're not like having your hand as thin as possible. They're gonna fit you. So this one has tacos on it. This one is like fast food, McDonald's themed. Oh, there's pizza on that too. And then I have like a picnic themed one. This one is just kind of like 70s, 80s fun vibes. Maybe actually earlier because it's got like hippies on it, peace symbols. So if you would like any one of those 6, you get your choice of one. And even though I already changed the price once, it's not gonna stay. So running those now, if you like your choice of one of those. All right. I'm gonna show some more. And I know they're so loud. I'm gonna show some more, and if anybody would like one, you can go ahead and say run, and I will run that. So I got this like tropical fern one. I have mermaid vibes one. I actually think I have 2 of these. I have like a forest woodsy outdoors for camping. I have a rainbow themed one for pride. I have 2 that are pickles, and I pulled these because we have a pickle fest in our area during the summer. I have like a really cool peacock themed one. I just like the colors for summer. I have rubber duckies. I do not have any strawberries in this one. Just a nice purple floral. I have one that's chili peppers instead of tacos. I have a snakeskin one because this is something we don't necessarily want to see in the summer. Another one of the pretty bright floral ones. I have like a motocross racing one with skulls on it. I have a fishing one. I have one for chickens because I like to go to the fair in the summer. Sure, was it this purple one? Or the mermaid one? Oh, this one. Okay, so running this purple floral one right now. And I'm gonna get you a basket to try to make my life easier here. Thank you so much, Rachel. And then Cats wanted to see the motocross one, so I say that it's motocross. I'm trying to like let me look with my non-camera eyes. I don't know what the other symbol on there is, but I know it has the like checkered flags on it and the little skeletons. If you want that one run, Cats, just let me know. Oh, perfect, perfect. Running now. Oh, it ran for 3, but that's okay. I just want to get him out of here. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Twitty. But I appreciate it. At this point, the beads are just eating me out of house and home, and I need to make room for more paper, right? Thank you so much for your first purchase, Cats Vintage. And, Rachel, I know that was your first purchase too. I have like a pastel with rainbows. I have, pool floaties. That one's so cute. And these beads are like jelly glittery beads. I love them. I have a yellow rubber ducky. This one is like beach balls and sunglasses. And I want to say that these glitter ones glow in the dark, but don't quote me on that. Another pool floaty one if you wanted to match. Another mermaid one. I've picked up the peanut butter and jelly one because again, kids are staying home from school. We're eating lots of peanut butter and jellies. I did a cool cupcake colored one. I just like the colors for this one with the summer vibe. I did a iced coffee one. And I did a beach themed one. I have a couple of different sunflower themed ones. This one actually says mama. I have a lot of like Western themed ones because that was kind of my clientele. This one has like those hibiscus flowers. I wish you could actually see the flower. It's down in there somewhere, but it's tropical flowers. And then this is like a cool beachy vibe. Nice muted colors. So is there any more of those that anybody would like to see? And feel free to bookmark and follow me. I'm going to be doing more bead shows in the future. I just kind of have to get my it's my garage cleaned up. I apologize for the noise, but I'm going to sweep these all off my desk. And you guys, I am in 2 more raid trains this week. One on Thursday evening and one on Saturday morning. So please get out there, bookmark and follow. I'm gonna go ahead and run a second giveaway. Leonard, you won the first giveaway. Did you want balloon animal stickers or watermelon stickers? Checking the weight of something. This, we'll leave it here. Actually, this will work fine on this. So, the buyer, or not buyers, the next giveaway will get one of these. So I did find a couple of themed projects that I had lying around. So this is my bread and butter. These are my cinch notebooks, my journals. So this one is summer themed. They are blank inside, meant to be either for junk journaling or to actually, make little scrapbooks. They have summer themed paper in them. This one has a flip out. Then I have these two that are bee themed. And I was getting ready to put these in my shop and I forgot my stinking price tags for them. So this one has a couple little tags and other little things in it. You have a pink Be Happy one that's the same as this one. And then this little one that's 4 by 4 inches. This one I just like the colors. It is all blank inside except for the fold out pages, which are that fun. Of course, it's skipping literally all the fold out pages, but it's that fun paper pack from Michaels with lots of bright, sunny butterflies. And you'll get your choice of one of these. And let me go ahead and find my listing again. And we'll run these now for your choice of one of these little journals or notebooks. And again, feel free to get in that followers giveaway for a set of stickers. And I also have a buyer's giveaway at the end for one of my little notebooks and a pen. And I'm going to run these just one more time if anybody wants one of these handmade journals that I made. All right, thank you all for looking at those. All right, one of my only kits that I did not take to my store was this one to make a tag flip book kit. And what these are is basically you're going to get 3 half sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper. You're going to get some random ephemera, some book pages, and then you're going to get 12 individual tags. And you can see all the little bits and bobs and goodies that you're going to get. And tabs if you want to put those on the top of your tags. But you can either use these as individual tags or you can stack them together and you can either tie them or use a binder clip. And the idea is that you make miniature collages with them. So you'll put your little bits and bobs that are on here, use your other pieces. That you have and use it as basically a mini junk journal. So I have one of these kits and I will always throw some more ephemera into these. I kind of got them together as a sample, but they do include vintage stamps, hand tags that I made. Some of them are thin cardstock, some of them are double backed. So I'm going to start that right now. If you want one of these tag flipbook kits. And you got 40 seconds to get in that giveaway there for your choice of stickers. Also in the buy it now, I have lots of summer themed napkins and lots of other random goodies as well. So these, let me zoom back in since we're not looking at huge items. These are another thing I like to make. These are altered bingo cards that I put onto cardstock and then I stuff the pockets with a little bit of ephemera and some of it's stuck down in there. And you will get your choice of one of these. These are all, of course, Americana 4th of July themed. And Cats Vintage, you won the giveaway. Would you like watermelon or balloon animals? Balloon animals. Perfect. 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 Okay. I'm gonna run these. You're gonna get your choice of one of those for $2 running now if you want one of these for your junk journals. All right. Thank you all for looking at those. Let's see. We still have 15 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show this. This is what I was printing last minute. Is I always like to do themed paper for the trains that I'm on. So obviously this is summer vibes. This is printed on 24-pound paper. I didn't design it. I just found it. So I can't remember how many pages are here. So we're gonna go through them together. So you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you're going to get all 11 sheets of those. And that is running right now. So if you want a set of that paper, that's running now. And one more time. All right. Thank you all so much for looking at that. Okay, guys. These aren't summer themed, but how much do these weigh? I'm gonna pretend they're summer themed. They're very nicely colored. These are some heavy boys, but I'm just gonna run them in the 4 to 7 ounce category if I can find it. So these are notepads, and they are. I thought they were 5 by 7. Oh, they're actually 5 by 8. They are all three lined, and then I just cover them with cardstock, and they come with a magnetic clip. They they do hold on with the magnet the last time that I remember testing them, or else I wouldn't have put them in there. But I have a smiley face theme one, I have a daisy one, and then I have this celestial one. And these are the last three that I have of this size. And I'm going to run those now. If anybody would like to grab one of those, you get your choice of one of those. Thank you all for looking at those. And then I have a slightly different style. These are more like 4x6 notepads, or no, 3x5. I don't know why I just don't get my dang ruler out. 5x6 clipboards. Then I think these are 3.5x5. But these are mini clipboards that are made with like uh little thin wood that you would get at like Michael's. But you can reuse them and put new paper pads on them. And again, these are the last two that I have left. I have one in shark theme and one in race car theme. And those are running now if you would like to grab one of those. All right, thank you guys for looking at those. What else do I have up in here? I have a lot of Christmas stuff because I've been kind of prepping for a Christmas in July show. Oh, I know what I was gonna do was I have some summer themed stickers. All right, Ace, you need to get out from under my desk. And remember, you're gonna get that pin and notepad in the back left corner as the buyer's givey. So we're gonna start with some stickers, and these are vintage, pretty darn vintage. They don't have stickers on them or dates on them, but so this is Bo Bunny Press Jan sticky die cuts. These next ones are PSX, so those are like some woodland animals. And then you're also gonna get, this is not a sticker, this is just a wood, not wood, oh my gosh, words. Cardstock die cut. And then you're going to get these me and my big ideas camping stickers and some other little camping photo corners. So all of that for $2 running now. If you'd like to get your hands on all those camping stickers. Ivy, no. All right, thank you all for looking at that. Oh, and random requests, because I ask in all my shows, and this is a slightly different crowd, but I have two sticker books that have the name Vanessa on them. Does anybody in here know a Vanessa and would like to give them some very cute vintage sticker? One is Hershey Park themed, and one is like little teddy bears themed. So if you know a Vanessa, I will sell you some stickers really cheap. All right. Then I have these circus themed ones. These are Mrs. Grossman's, and there are some missing. And then this one is complete. So you get, I know someday I'm gonna find a Vanessa. So you're gonna get those two vintage Mrs. Grossman's, and then one that is a Susan Branch. And those are like not, they're doing gymnastics, but it has some clowns on it, so you're going with the circus theme. So you get those stickers there for $2. Did you just tag a random Vanessa, Abby? And you guys feel free to go into my buy it now. I'm on the road to 1K. So I have random stickers in there for $1. If you'd like to grab those, I am 400 away and I've only been doing this for 2 months. So we are getting there fast, by golly. So now we have some beach ones. These are Francis Meyer. I have this giant Sticko, the beach sticker. I have these unmarked stickers, but they're pretty cool. And I can also throw in a sheet of. Do these have a name on them? Nope. But they're some bubble stickers. So running those now, if anybody would like those. And if there's anything else anybody in here would like to see, I have other 8.5 by 11 paper behind me that I could certainly run if anybody's interested in looking at that. Let's see, these are also summary while I'm in my sticker book here. I have some, what are these? Nicole Quality Value Butterflies stickers. Oh, I found some dragonflies. I have to save those for another show. And then those sets of stickers and one of these that look like tiny little nail stickers, but they're those nice like thick. They're PET stickers, I think before we called them PET stickers. Running that set of butterfly stickers now. Thank you for looking at those. And last but not least, I have no idea why I have so many of these. But I have these are vintage Stickopotamus, red, white, and blue stickers, a sheet of those Americana stickers, and some Americana letters. Those are making memories. Those are not missing any. So if you want a red, white, and blue set of stickers, we got about 10 minutes left. And remember, if you want to, you can get in that bin there. I have some dollar items and you can be eligible for that buyer's givey and support me on my road to 1K. And I'm looking through these stickers one more time. I think that about exhausts my summer themed stickers. The guest checks that I have in there, it's the whole book of them for $3. So I believe it's 50 individual guest checks on the book. Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm gonna run these because I brought them out here. But these are, so I have a couple that are authentic Disney pins. I know because I went to Disney and I bought them, and I am 100% sure that they are the Disney ones. That one I am not so sure about. Because I was chasing a certain dog from this set and I had to buy so many of them. So, I know for sure that these three are authentic Disney pins. If you would like, sorry, I'm off the camera. If you would like one of these three Disney dog pins, again, Disney because we're thinking about vacations during the summer. I'm running those now for your choice of one of those Disney dog pins. Again, we're going cross category. We're pulling from everywhere tonight, guys. All right, thank you for looking at those. And then I do have a ton. Oh, you don't get my Dale because I love Chip and Dale. I have a ton that I am pretty sure are not authentic, because I bought them in a lot. So like here's an old Pooh Bear. I know these are not authentic. There's a Bambi. Because I just bought these ones in a lot off of eBay because I was addicted when I got home from Disney. I have whatever their names are. Pooh and Tigger. No, I was thinking, I wanted to say Pooh and Piglet, but it's Piglet and Tigger. I have some Wally ones. Just some random. There's a cute little Dumbo. So, that one might be. I have no idea. At this point, it feels like it's been so long since I've been to Disney that I don't even remember what happened. Okay. Last last thing I can show you guys that's a little bit different. What do we do in the summer? We go on road trips. And I've got money flying out of this basket. So I used to do sublimation and I also have car coasters. These are the soft neoprene car coasters. And I'm gonna run these for $3. So if it would let me edit this, I have again some different ones in here. So I have like Highland cows, I have bees, I have paw prints, I have some strawberry ones. I have some cheetah and sunflower ones. So if you'd like a set of one of those, I'm gonna run it now. Why did it? Oh, because I hit run next because I'm stupid. Anyways, there's some soda cap ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and run that buyer's givey. So if you bought anything, so cats or Rachel, feel free to get in that givey. You're gonna get that pen and notepad. Some smiley faces, some desert ones. Okay, gonna run those again. Again, more bees. I have red, white, and blue ones if that's your jam. I have camo ones. I have farm animals. I have cactuses or skulls in the desert. Running one more time if anybody would like those. And again, everybody, feel free to go out and bookmark and follow me. I'm trying to have lots of different shows in June. One, because flat rate shipping is going away and I got too many flat rate boxes at the post office. And two, because I'm going on vacation at the end of July and I want to have some money. And there's Michelle. We're gonna be writing into her in just 5 minutes. So while we're running that 5 minute timer out, why don't we look at these card wallets? Because maybe the one or two of you that got a wristlet would like a card wallet. So these can go onto your wristlet. They have the pocket in the front to put your ID, and then they have the two other slots for cards. It's really awkward and hard to show the camera that's above it. But just light for around your wrist. I have a lot of solid colors. I also have these patterns that I am showing you. And again, these are just things, I'm trying to get away from in-person craft shows, so I'm not doing these things anymore. And then if you want a solid color, I have tan, red, teal. I have different versions of pinks. And I'm going to run those now if you'd like one of those card wallets. Great for all of your summer activities if you don't want to carry around your whole purse. Thank you all for looking at those. Oh, here, I did have a random kit. You guys. You guys, I knew I had them. They just had to present themselves. Um, we'll run these really quick. So on Sunday, I had a craft and chat, and we did altered playing cards. And I made two kits. I have one that is Americana themed, and I have one that is circus themed, which is seemed to be a theme today. And in these, you get a bunch of ephemera and little goodies, 8 card bases, 3 half sheets of 8.5 by 11, some book pages, and some other goodies to make your own ATCs or artist trading cards. They also each come with a napkin. This one doesn't have it in it yet, but I have some really cute circus themed napkins. So if you want to break into crafting, I can't remember. We said that somebody was trying to get into alter. Oh no, I was watching another show. That's my bad. But if anybody would like one of these kits, excuse me, I'm gonna run those now, and then we'll get ready to go see Michelle here in just a few minutes. We got 1 minute left on that buyer's givey. Any last minute requests that anybody has before we um head over to the next person on our train? Remember, you're on the Summer Vibes Raid train. This is conducted by Leonard's Handicraft Co. And I am so very glad that she let me jump on to the last minute spot. Oh, and I see that Michelle is having some issues. So I'm gonna keep going for a hot minute. I just saw the message. I'm gonna keep her profile up so that I can see when she's going live. And then we can go raid. I don't know if she's still listening, but take your time, Michelle. Okay. Oh, who won that buyer's gift? It's running up. That's going to Cats Vintage. Perfect. Thank you so much, Cats. That's coming to you. I'll put it over on your little pile. All right. No, thank you so much. All right. Oh gosh, my camera froze. Okay, it's back. All right. While we are waiting on Michelle, and I'm gonna flip over to her show so I can see when she goes live, is we're gonna look at some paper. Unless anybody else has any other ideas or anything that they want to see, because I love paper. And I just flipped out of her show because I clicked on something. Okay, French paper. No, I don't have any ephemera. Um, I have things like, let me see here. I'm just gonna start here on the back. So I have things that might be French inspired. So oh my gosh, go back to Michelle's show so I can see when she's live. Thank you. Okay, so let me zoom out so you can see the whole paper. So this is a green set. So this is just digital kits that I printed, basically. The only one that I designed is if you go buy my master boards in the bin, that's printed on cardstock for you. So this should be, I usually try to do 10 sheets. But I have all different sorts of things. So I have these, I have like dark academia ones. I have some board game ones ready for the board game raid train that's coming up next week or the week after. I don't even know. I realize I'm covering half of this up. So here's this green set of papers. If anybody would like that one. And I see that Michelle is in her show, so let's. Oh, I see that she's going live now. All right, we'll look at this one and then we'll raid over to her. So this is like a blue one. So you have your picnic themed one. You have some wildflowers. Oh, when they stick together. They're sticking together. Wildflowers, wildflowers. I'll give Michelle a minute to get her bearings and then I will raid into her. So just some flowers. So last minute call to get into that buy it now. And I'm gonna go ahead and run this last set of paper if anybody wants that blue set of paper. And then we're gonna go see Michelle. Remember you guys stay on the train, the summer vibes train. And take a peek at that show notes in case you get lost. And we're gonna go see Michelle. Thank you guys so very much. Remember, bookmark and follow. Let's see, Michelle. M-I-C. Yeah, I'm spelling it right. It doesn't want to pull anybody up with Michelle. Michelle, there we go. All right, you guys, thank you so much.